Perfect. Jonathan, we have coaches stepping in. It's good for us.
It's great for you.
Good for us.
Who are the coaches?
Guys that are doing the coaching course.
Yes.
There are
Only
no
there are
coaches here
already.
except for Jeremy.
Guys, I want to say something with absolute certainty.
First of all, I would like to present you to people who don't know you. Okay. So, Sada, everybody's here. So we're starting. Okay. So we're gonna have a few words in English for around 60 minutes. So first of all, I would like to present a very special person who's joining us. His name is Jonathan Kaplan. He's a former international referee, and in my opinion, was the best. And he will be joining us for this session, and he will be delivering the next 3 or 4 sessions for HP and all referees who want to continue the development. And it's an honor that you are with us. Thank you very much. And also, I would like to. I'm very happy to have with us a special guest that they are investing their time in being here, and also to promoting the rugby. They are coaches, players, and I hope future referees. So thank you for being here. So this session is going to be the topic of the session will be Scrum. That, in my opinion, is one of the most difficult set pieces to control. And for that, we're just gonna go back to basics and just to try to break it in small pieces and try to learn as much as we can from the basics. And okay, so we're gonna start in a few minutes. But before that, I would like you, Jonathan Kaplan, to say a few words that you wanted to say.
Oh. Okay, so just first of all, thanks for having me again. We did this last year for a few sessions. I think it is important to have some sort of continuity in respect of high performance, like high performance detail. But just apropos the coaching certification that we were speaking about earlier, it's the same thing with refereeing. Certification is just step 1. It doesn't make you anything. You can have all the certificates, but it doesn't make you anything. It doesn't allow you to perform at the highest level. It's just access to information. And so we can get into the nitty-gritty of what, and I think this is important because people expect to improve after these Zooms, but that's almost not guaranteed if you don't do the following. And you can add to it. Anyone can add to this. These are just my thoughts around this topic. First of all, the Zooms. So make sure that you're there. If there are 4 Zooms, be it all 4, record it if you can, so that you've got access to the detail at a later stage when things become confusing. Or you can say, Ziggy, you said this and you're actually wrong because I've accessed some information and here's the detail. So Zooms are important. I don't want to tell. Has anyone else got any other ideas of what's important around improvement or being a master of your craft?
Going out and doing it, being a ref, being a coach.
Going out and doing it, yes. So I call that on-field. So actually going and doing it. So this is like the sort of reading part, reading, listening. The next step is on field. So you go and actually experience what you think you've learned. Okay. Anyone else?
Okay.
I would say don't be afraid to ask questions.
Yeah, I cannot stress that enough. Like, it doesn't matter if you're one day into the realm of refereeing. Your question is a valuable question for you. And if you don't ask the question, your growth will be retarded. Okay? You have to ask questions that are relevant for you. Okay? So that was Jeremy, that was my point around being a student of the game, right? That's just the first part, is ask questions. And then when you're watching rugby, make an effort to watch some Six Nations, jot down some notes, think about some things that you've seen, whether it be errors, perceived errors, non-decisions, great management, good communication, interaction. All these things should be written into a little book, or maybe typed into an iPad, and then and you should have access to this on a regular basis. That's what will determine your growth, and sometimes exponential growth. So Ziggy said the other one was experience. So it's not just getting onto the field, it's getting onto the field often. Okay, so if you can, there's not always a game available. I understand, like the landscape in Israel may be a little bit different, but put your hand up for if you're available. It's a great way to keep fit. It's a great way to learn yourself. So you get onto the field, you teach some others. They're not sure on the law, and then you learn a few things from the people that you're interacting with. Make sense?
Okay.
All right. And then the last thing. Oh, sorry. Does anyone else want to add?
Maybe get feedback on your performance.
So a feedback loop, but feedback loop from somebody. Too many voices creates discord. Okay, you have to get people that you're familiar with, that you trust, and that you like their messaging, because sometimes people have the right messaging, myself included, and people don't like the way it's being conveyed, and so they shut off, so they don't actually take the information in. So you've got to get people that you trust and that are giving you access to information that you can use going forward. That's good. Anyone else? Okay, how about management skills? At the end of the day, when all is said and done, the law book is just the first step, right? Because we all know there are applications of laws. There is an application. There are priorities. And so all laws are important. You need to know the law book, but your management skills, right? Your management skills on the field will often determine your acceptance by the protagonists. So how you manage people, how you communicate, how you manage, and down the track, how you sanction. Because sometimes you want to give a card and you sort of wave it in somebody's face, and they don't like that. So you may have made the right decision, you may have explained it well, but your actions were arrogant or a little bit over the top. So those types of things become very important. Now, I can't stress enough, like this will stretch across all the realms. If we do, like, I've got like just a couple of slides. I'm keen to listen and sort of try and understand how this Zoom originated, because obviously, Ariel says it's a very important aspect of the game. You can understand that if you get this aspect of the game wrong too often, it's the quickest way to lose credibility, right? And everybody on this call will agree with it. It's the quickest way to lose credibility. Better to say, not at the time, but better to say, I'm not sure that I got that right, than be arrogant about decision making or pretend that you know what's going on. I'm keen to listen to another voice besides mine.
Okay.
Ariel, at the end, I need 5 minutes to ask a question that came up this Friday. Of course. So I'll explain later.
No problem. So, Jonathan, we're gonna proceed with the Scrum topic, if it's okay with you.
It's okay. I just want to ask a quick question. Would everyone prefer to go ahead with the way you ordinarily do things And then I come at the end with these slides to show you that there are really just 3 or 4 basic things that you should be on the lookout for. And then, you know, you can sort of put everything together. Or would you like me to show you the slides now? And then it may taint your, I mean, it may be of benefit, but it may taint your sort of questions or the way that you're unsure about certain things. They're not new slides. They're not amazing. They're just, you know, they're very important. So, you know, so like just as I said to you, so management skills is sort of the end point. But, you know, we can do all of this. We go on the Zoom, we go like, this is amazing. I've learned so much. I feel more comfortable. You get onto the field and you're all at sea, because it's not a comprehension test anymore. It's reality. It's experiential. So not maybe at this level, but very important to prepare. How do you prepare? You learn who are the protagonists, who's actually playing, where the hotspots are, what are the characteristics and habits of certain players in the scrum, or certain teams that like to perhaps dominate. They want to carry the ball, not carry the ball. They want to hold the ball at the number 8's feet and do. You've got to learn that. That's part of preparation. That sometimes takes hours for us, you know, at the very highest level. Then the next thing is when we're looking at something over here, it's just a screen. But when you're on the field, you have to know where to stand. If you're standing on the wrong side and you did all that preparation, you're going to get it wrong because it's impossible to see. And you can't expect an inexperienced assistant referee who's standing 60 meters away to give you an accurate decision to bail you out. Okay. And then the last thing is, and I've touched on it already, is how to sanction. You know, if you don't sanction, if you get the sanction right, but you don't sanction it at the right time, you will be perceived as being wrong. You will be perceived as being wrong. So let's just say there's a scrum, you show indecision, scrum goes down, you sort of play away a little bit, and then you go, oh no, actually that guy did drop the scrum, the tight head dropped the scrum. You go to the scrum and you give a penalty to the correct team. You still don't have credibility. It looks like you are uncertain. And so the players will play on your uncertainty. Whether
we have
you're right
examples of that.
Yeah. Okay. So that's really just the preamble of, without the slides. I mean, I can put the slides on if you want, but that's really the preamble of it. It's not simple. There are a lot that goes into it. I'll give Ariel this. It's just, I've put down some bullet points here. I can put it down on a slide for you and then everybody has access to it.
Yeah, please. But, do you mind that we just prepare something that is like, is like more locally with our own level, even though it's not high, but it's our level, and we just prepare it, and then if you can, we can just add it afterwards if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind anything. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna start the ice breaking. I'm gonna start to show the slide. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I'm doing right what Sean taught me. Yeah, I'm also okay.
נראה טוב, רואים.
אבל למה לא מצליח להגיע לזה? Okay. Perfect. Okay, this is us. So a few questions just to make some ice break. Okay, can you guys tell me, please, where does the scrum can take place? Where can we have a scrum during the game? Because I told you, Jonathan, we're going through the basics. Any questions? Any answers, please? Besides Jeremy. where can the scrum can take place, please?
Anywhere in the field, 5 meters away from the touch.
So in the field of game.
5 meters from the touch.
5 meters from the touch. Okay, that's one. Another one.
5 meters from the try line.
The try line, touch. Okay.
No, that's
I
what it
prefer
is.
to
5
listen
meters
to you.
around.
I prefer to listen to you.
So, Papillon, a question to you. If we have a scrum, okay, attacking team,
Yeah.
which lose the ball, and the scrum get into the in goal, what happened?
The play on at the try. Play on. There's no fall.
So if you like the props collapse and make it try, is a try if it's inside the in goal?
There's a lot of like that in top 14.
Okay.
And all the time I saw the, because it's the penalty against the Kafa, against the attack, and at the end, the referee called the try.
Okay, so we just come back to Ziggy. Okay, say that it can be anywhere in the field of play. So in the in goal, basically, okay, it's not part of. Yes. Okay. Okay.
But I think maybe I'm wrong, and that's so I think this. Yes.
No, you're not wrong. Okay. Anyone else? Do you agree? So we start with that. Okay. And what's the minimum of the players that can a scrum have? Do you know it? Jared, do you know it?
Depends which form of rugby you play.
What's the minimum?
3.
No.
8, because this is the scrum. This is the scrum at the end. The 6, 7, and 8, and they need to be in the scrum. 8 plus the 9.
Anyone else? Minimum. We're looking for minimum.
15s or 7.
In 7 is 3, in 15 is 7, in 5.
So, guys, I give you a homework. We have to open the book, okay? Who said 5?
Gilbert.
Gilbert. 12 points. Gilbert. Okay. Okay, guys. So 5 is the minimum, okay? Below that, you cannot have a scrum. So basically, it's like the front row and the 2 second rows, yes? In case that you lose one or sin bin or red card or whatever, okay? Minimum of that, you cannot have it. During the under 19, guys, under 18, sorry. So what can it be?
What's the question?
What's the question?
If I have someone sin bin on the under 18, okay? Can we play with the same amount of players?
We have to play the same amount of players. You cannot be different numbers under 18.
In under 18, that's correct.
Under 18, they have to be the same. I don't know. If one is sin bin, I don't know what happens. I believe that someone from the line has to get in or something like this to be exactly the same numbers.
Okay, so that's correct. So we have the icebreaker already. Okay, so you do you see the slides? It's okay, yes. Okay. Now another question, and then we continue. The number 9 of the defense. Where can it be?
The new law?
The new, okay. Keep the new law.
In the new law, behind the middle of the scrum. It cannot pass the middle of the scrum.
It cannot pass it, okay. But where else can it be?
Behind the man.
So it can go back.
Yes, but then it cannot go back again.
So
it can also go back to the back line. So to the 8 men, we can say it can be wherever it wants on the same line. That's no problem. Okay. Can he go to the 5 meters?
What, the 5 meters
of his own team?
Yes.
Can he do that?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, he can. He can do that. Okay, but he cannot return until the scrum is over.
Exactly.
Okay. Perfect. So
we're gonna have it. Just tell me. אוקיי, פה הסתבכתי קצת? לא? לא הסתבכתי. הכל טוב. רואים? זה עובד? חבר'ה? לא רואים? אוקיי. הופה. אוקיי. Okay. So, let's go to למה הסתבכתי עם זה? איך אני חוזר לקטן? אוקיי, מצוין. אוקיי, so, go back. So guys, okay, what should be the clear process for you, okay, of a Scrum? What should be the clear process of a Scrum? Just what do you think is start the process? During the field, in the halftime, during the game?
So when you give the first talk to the forwards before the game?
Before the game, in the brief, okay?
In the brief, you're already setting your standard.
Perfect. So you're giving like your what do you expect from the team, both teams? Perfect. Great, Jared. Okay. So you have to just work with that. Okay. If you have something just to try to maybe to reinforce during the game, you're gonna do it. Okay. Based on what you told to the teams. Okay. And if you see something is going wrong, so it's like you have to be consistent. Okay. And start to make some escalation if it's necessary. Okay. We're gonna see another Scrum. Okay. The first one is very good. Okay, we just saw like early pushing or whatever, and it gave a free kick. Okay, so we're gonna start on. We have two examples of scrums. Okay, then now we're going through a briefing. Just tell me what can you hear about the briefing? It's in English. It's British English. Let's see if you can have it right.
Front row placements, 9 and captain. We probably just step over, or is that everyone?
Yeah, you fit the move.
We'll just do it here, perfect. Front row placements?
Yeah, pretty much.
Perfect, so it's 3 main calls, so it's crouch. I'll ask you to crouch, you must immediately come down, making sure you're ear to ear. I'll then ask you to bind. Must bind high and long on the opponent's shirt, making sure there's no pre-engagement. And then I'll call set. I believe it's square, balanced and stationary, I'll then let the 9 put the ball in. Happy with that? Loose head? Long arm binds, don't go up left hand side. Tight head, must be driving straight. Okay. Front marker at line out. Does it change? That's fine. I'll give you a mark and that'll be your team's mark. I'll give the other team their mark to set the gap. Okay.
Question. Did he talk a lot?
No.
Did he give a lot of explanation?
No.
Okay. Do you think it's okay?
It's okay. It depends to the management. I think yes, it's okay. Yes.
It depends on the level of the people you're talking to.
Level.
Do you think it depends in the level?
They are professionals. So the moment he says something, he reminds them what he expects from them. But they know exactly what should happen after one word. Okay, they are professionals. We are dealing with people that sometimes don't know exactly, sometimes forget, sometimes it's not the level of the professionals. So we have to be more explicit.
If I'm not mistaken, and I heard correctly, he said, be square, good bind, push straight.
Yeah.
Maybe I missed something else, okay? It wasn't much. He didn't give too much information. What do you think he did that so short?
Because I don't think it's his responsibility to teach them how to scrum. It's his
Okay.
responsibility to manage the scrum. As in, if players are already getting to a game and they're playing in the front row, doesn't matter what level you're at, you already know what you have to do. And then he's just reinforcing the basics. But above that, I don't think it's his responsibility to then teach how to scrum from the beginning. It's just his responsibility to kind of manage it and make sure it stays safe, which is enough, in my opinion, the words that he gave.
I like that. So they give them the responsibility. They know the job. They know what to do. Just give them the guidelines. What do you expect from them? That's all.
But that's the thing over here. They know what they're doing. You can see it's higher level. When you get also in a league game, if you have the lower teams, it will be a bit longer, a bit more explanation about the bind, the break foot for the hooker. He didn't say anything about that. Very
No,
important.
that was older. this clip was older. That doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah, in an ideal world, it should be like this. Okay, you say two words and they understand exactly what you expect from them. This is only for reminding them. But as I said, in Israel we have different levels and we have to be more detailed.
Okay. So if we come back to the slide, okay, the talk with the forwards, number 9 and captain, it should be like the expectation, okay, to give them, first of all, we're just checking about the safety, doesn't matter what, and we give them this responsibility because they know what they're doing, okay. We don't have to use it a long explanation what we're going to do, whatever, because sometimes if you just miss it, they're gonna get back to you, okay. So you have to be short, okay, and very very direct what you need to do, okay. Right now I'm going to try to send you to breakout rooms. Going to do my best, okay. And we're gonna work with Sean and with Ronnie about 3 clips. Then we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back and keep talking about that. Okay. And let's see. We're gonna stop the Shituf. And okay. And we're gonna make 2 rooms. I hope I'm doing it right, guys. Okay, and it's gonna be for 15 minutes, then 15 minutes. You're gonna come back like the Twilight Zone or Star Wars, I don't know, whatever. And good luck. Like that. Nice. Jonathan, you with me? And let's see. What the hell did I do? I'm new with it, Jonathan. רוני, לא הצליח לנו?
לא, אתה העברת אותי לחדר עם שון.
אוקיי. אז איך אני עושה משהו אחר? Okay, so we have 2 rooms. Okay. Okay. So stay with us. Stay with us, רוני. Okay. So את יכולה לשתף את זה?
רגע.
So we are with...
רגע, אבל מי יש לך בחדר אחד?
let's see. שנייה.
We lost him.
Okay. Did I come back? Okay. So it's only you, Jonathan and Papillon.
What? I'm here? Ah, I need to... Qu'est-ce que je dois faire là, Ariel?
Ah?
Je dois faire quoi là?
Wait. I'm gonna put you in the another one. Wait.
Ah, ok. Ah, je sors.
Ah?
Je sors du groupe.
אתה מצטרף?
כן.
אתה הולך?
כן, אני הולך, ואני חוזר, לא? אני הולך,
כן,
עוד כמה שניות.
So Jonathan, I'm gonna put you as me. Maybe you can also like go through rooms and do whatever. Okay. I think now you can go whatever you want. Or you can stay here. It's the first time we're doing this, Jonathan, with the breaking rooms, stuff like that. It's the first time. So we just give it a chance. Hey, Dana.
היי, מה
מה
קורה?
שלומך?
בסדר גמור, איך אתה?
בסדר גמור. קיבלת איזושהי הזמנה להצטרף לאנשהו או לא?
לא, אני עכשיו הצטרפתי
אוקיי.
לזום.
איך אני עושה כדי להעביר אותך? אין לי מושג איך אני מעביר אותך. אין לי מושג איך אני מעביר אותך.
מה הם עושים כרגע?
שנייה. שנייה, דנה. Jonathan, you can move to the rooms or not? Do you have the possibility to go to the rooms? Join rooms? We have 2 rooms. דנה, סתכלי אם יש לך את ההצטרפות לאחד מהחדרים.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Do you have
No.
No, you cannot move to any rooms?
No. I think initially you may have put me in a room, but I can't.
I put you like in the main room, but I don't know why you cannot.
So
And now, I think now yes. Yeah. Now you can go, I think.
Oh, there, yeah. Yes.
Welcome back. Welcome to Earth.
That was a quick one. I really just pulled us out completely. I was in the middle of the sentence. Let me finish the sentence.
Just Ronnie is too quick. She's too quick, so I have to call you back.
That's fine. Give me a warning, man.
She's quick, like in the games. She's so there's a lot to talk about. Everybody's here. Yeah. So there's a lot to talk about, guys and girls, and we're just gonna continue. Otherwise, I just want to get to some summarize a bit, because as I said before, we are going through the basics and we try to break it up in small pieces. Okay. So we have discussions, okay, about setup, crouch band set, and engagement. Okay, and as we find it out, okay, the three more important things, okay, will be the setup of the scrum, the stability, and pushing straight. Okay, that's are the basics, and that's how your guidance should be. Okay, setup, good briefing with the short and good briefing with the in advance prior to the game. Okay, looking for the setups, stability, and pushing straight. Okay, with the practice it will come. So I find out that you already talk about it, the talking points of the group. Sean, you get some of this?
Yeah, we had a good conversation outside Jonathan with us, which was amazing.
Okay.
To get his point of view. We spoke about basically we started talking about the setup of the scrum, and with Jonathan's help we spoke about three points, and he explained it very nicely and very carefully. If you keep it simple, obviously it should work right. So first of all, get the setup correctly, get the mark on the ground, make sure everybody's aligned correctly. Be very clear on your commands of the crouch, set, and bind, crouch, bind, and set. It does say about 2.5 seconds should be between each command. So basically keeping everything in good pace. If something's not working, it's on the way. We did talk about stability on the set, because it says at stability, it's a hit and push, and not a hit and hold, and not a hit and run. So make sure that you're doing everything and keeps the standard, basically.
Okay. And how the hell do I write here? God knows.
You can just escape and start writing.
Okay. So, but you cannot write it here. I don't know how to write it. Okay. Okay. And you, Ronnie?
So yeah, we spoke about pretty much the same things. Something Jeremy emphasized was about patience. How it's keeping patient from the start to the beginning. That's the key to keep it stability and no movement. And we also spoke about when to reset, when to penalize, and how it much depends on the levels that we're dealing with. But how if things are illegal, even in the first scrum, then that's a penalty and no reset. Also spoke about position and if you can get assistant referee's assistant.
The position, Ronnie, is clear for everyone where the number 9 can be.
Oh, we spoke about the referee's position.
Okay. Okay. A quick question. One of from the coaches courses, Yair or Rosilio, at the free kick, at the scrum or penalty, if you want to make it quick, where can you do it?
behind the 8 men.
Okay, okay then. And if the scrum is not ready, if you don't have the necessity of having the quick tap, where the mark should be of the free kick or penalty. Because you were right, okay? If you want to do it, tap it quick, okay? Just give it to the number 8, do it. But if you don't want to do it, okay? So you can just start the tap where you put the ball, okay? Where the number 9 put the ball, okay? That's the mark of the penalty or free kick, okay? Otherwise, you want to do it quick, do it over there, okay? Did you understand about where can number 9 of the defense be? The options? Perfect. Okay. So thank you for that, Ronnie and Sean. The next topic, okay, will be we have some local clips. I would like you to just wait. Okay, let's see. So we're just gonna have for this. You're gonna just try to see what could you do different, or what could you avoid it, or maybe the scrum was okay and everything was okay, but based on what we've learned for the last 40 minutes, okay, just try to figure out, okay. If you see something you think maybe it wasn't correct, well done, Jared. Do you see anything else? Anything?
Just way too quick.
Way too quick?
Way too quick.
Why
I
do
didn't
you
even have a
think?
second to breathe.
Okay. You have the
I
mark.
can hear myself cringing because I know it's too quick.
Crouch. The tempo is yours, man. Okay, the tempo is yours. If you just go through the checklist, okay, and you think that the crouch was okay, the bind was okay, and the set was okay, it's fine by me. It's up to you. But if you think that doing that step something wasn't right, so maybe you should lower it down. But if you feel comfortable with that, and they react correctly, fine by me.
I'll tell you, it felt comfortable in the game. One thing that I'm noticing from watching the video is that my tempo was okay. The players were reacting well.
Yeah.
But if maybe I did slow it down a little bit, it would have maybe given more of a fair chance to both sides in the competition.
It's good reflection. Practice that in the next game. Okay. Next one.
שחקנים זקנים.
Okay, can you tell me if everything was okay here? I'm gonna put it again.
מדברים על אופים ושחקנים זקנים.
First of all, he's moving around the crouch. He's calling while he's not moving. And with the hit and run, yeah, it's
Did you see something peculiar here?
Yes.
Anyone?
Yes.
Yes. Please tell me.
Ken, he's moving a lot. He's moving while he's making his calls, which is a bit weird.
Okay. My question is to you: is the ball was introduced?
Yeah, the ball goes in straight away as soon as he says set.
So, if I understand correctly, okay, he put the ball before they even just make the set.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to wait for that. Okay. You have to go through the phases: crouch, bind, set, and then introduce it. You cannot introduce the ball before. Just make the set. Okay.
No, I didn't see this like this. I
Levanta
saw,
את זה, בוא תראה.
for me, the blue were pushing too early.
Okay.
That line.
Okay, but you have to
No,
penalize them
because
or give a free kick or
as
something.
נדרים אלופים ושחקנים
You have to give the minimum standard. You know what I'm saying, Gilbert?
as it says set, the ball's going in. That
Yeah.
means it's a push. The team is pushing before the ball's before the set,
You have to whistle it.
and then
Okay.
they're pushing up,
Yeah, they're pushing before.
and they're pushing up.
Okay, let's see another one. Oh, that's a good one.
This is awful. This is awful. You thrashed me on this one.
Okay. Good calls. Okay. What did you do? If you were the referee, what did you do?
The non took too long to put the ball in.
Too long the ball to. Okay. What else?
Penalty for the white.
Penalty against white.
The left 26 for the black is pulling down. Rushing.
So you're saying that the loose head, white loose head,
The
is
black
pushing not straight.
head is falling down. It doesn't want the forward.
Okay. For me here it's okay.
Here it's okay.
So
yes.
far. So far.
Yes.
Jonathan Kaplan, you still with us? Yeah, you're still with us.
He's still with us.
The push is okay, and then boom.
It's a big mess here.
Yeah, but
Okay.
For sure this is the black team is falling down. Is not holding the pressure.
I would give the penalty the other way.
You have to give something here, okay? Because it's also a measure of safety here, man. Okay, you just cannot just continue. Okay, play on. You have to do something with that. If you think, Gilbert, that the white is not pushing straight, okay. If you're positive, just give it.
No,
if you think that the black didn't accept the pressure, or they just collapsed, okay, or didn't have the power of the second row just to support the front row black, okay. So also you just
I agree with you.
But you have to give something here.
For the white. It
You
depends on the white. The
just
white are pushing it straight, and then the black.
Does it look like they push? Can you hear me? Does it look on the game? I'm not going to reflect what happened in the game because that's me. Okay, but you can see on the video after the video. After the scrum, something wasn't working correctly. Jared, I'm putting you on mute for a second. You can see the whites pushing in an angle and up, and it's dangerous. You can see the black are standing in place and the white scrum is coming around. So something is not working over there.
What was your whistle there?
There wasn't a whistle. That's the worst thing.
So yeah,
okay. In this scrum it's cut, but in this scrum it was like a play on, okay, and that's the reason we have to stop and to give like a basic standard of the game, or what do you expect from them, like like you did in the debrief. Here it was a really mess. It was not safety, so you have to give something. Okay, if you're sure that they didn't push straight, okay, just give a penalty, but don't let it be like that, because they're gonna get used to that. Okay, that referee doesn't whistle anything, and we're just gonna continue just pushing us straight or pushing up or whatever.
So what you're saying is decide something, give it quick and strong.
Yeah.
And the next scrum, stand on the other side and see what's going on that side.
And that's what we actually did.
Yeah.
That's what I actually did. Yeah. I moved to the other side, and suddenly everything was pushing straight.
It doesn't matter at the end. It doesn't matter who fault it is. This is your decision. It's such a mess that you can decide.
It's very important to know whose fault.
Yeah,
it is.
but you cannot invent. You cannot just say, okay,
you are
I would like
Can't
to know.
choose.
You are
You have
not
to be.
inventing what you see, but you can make a mistake very easily and give the penalty to the other team. You say if you are sure they are pushing right, if you are sure I saw something, he saw the opposite.
So Ariel, I got a question.
Yeah.
Situation
There's
like
no
this on the
damn
game. Okay, it's not a stupid question. It's a good question. Hopefully, it's a good question. Okay. In the game, you're tired. I can't remember. This was pretty much the beginning of the game, so I don't have any excuses about being tired. In the game, okay, 67 minutes into the game, a scrum happens, it comes collapse like this, and you're not sure who's at fault. It's dangerous. Okay. And you don't know who's at fault because it's collapsing basically both ways. The black's collapsing left, the whites are collapsing right, and the ARs don't have any information for you.
Mhm.
You just reset, you penalize.
If you're not sure, okay, but you have to be not sure. So okay, you just make a reset. But if you have any doubt of it, Jonathan Kaplan, you're here with us? Okay.
He's here. I'm sure.
No, because I would like to ask: is also his response? He refereeing the highest level. So what would have been done but if you're not sure, don't give it. But here,
should have been stopped completely.
Here, you have to decide because it's really obvious. Okay,
Yeah.
it's whether
against white. Yeah.
Okay, it's not that they collapse downstairs and that's all. Not here's very okay, not pushing straight or just not getting the pressure. That's all. Okay, so we're gonna have another one, and then Ziggy, you have the questions. Yeah, you want to ask. Okay, I think here's with the SAR, the one that we talk about it. No.
Yeah,
that one. That one, yeah. No, not that one.
Okay.
It's a good time to give me up.
What do you see, guys? I put it again. Okay, that will be the last one. Okay.
Ariel. יש עוד צ'אט
תעצור אותם.
סליחה. אוקיי? תסתכלו חבר'ה. You already talk about the debrief. What do you expect? Okay, set pieces. Okay, stability and push it straight. Okay, the three things. Have a look on this. Okay, I want
anyone... number 3 of the Barbarians, who is my teammate, so I can say it.
And I love him.
Like in the side.
Okay. 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 So that will be the last one, okay? Because it's getting late, and I want Ziggy to have a few questions. What can you see? Okay, the referee is 2 meters from there. Okay, what do you see?
The Barbarians never set straight from the beginning.
So in the beginning, Yali, in the beginning, you think it's not straight already.
Yeah, and it's in front of Nicky. He's gonna lose the fight anyway.
Okay, we're gonna have it again. Wait.
The stripes.
City.
מההתחלה אתה מתחיל?
זה פה.
מההתחלה חבר'ה. לא, אחד למעלה.
לא שם.
אחד למעלה, שמאלה. זה. תעשה פוז.
שים לב.
פוז.
Okay? He's already not in a good position.
That's all.
Okay? Have a look on that. Okay?
The stripes.
With the stripes. Already.
Just pause. Ariel, just pause.
You're back with us.
Sorry, pal. I had to just do something for 5 minutes. I didn't see the previous clip, but in this one, it is patently obvious that the striped prop is hiding his left shoulder under the hooker. So you shouldn't actually let the scrum take place, right? It's easy to see. It's not difficult to see this. They should all be square, facing the opponent.
So we're going back to Jonathan. We go back to the basics, okay? The setup, stability, and pushing straight. Okay, at the beginning it wasn't correct.
The other two don't matter.
Yeah,
you don't even have to worry about the other two.
Yeah,
this is straight away. This is sanction.
Yeah,
right. You can talk to him. You can say, get your shoulder out. Right. So first of all, I think this is Sarah. I don't know, but
yes,
the referee is too far from the action, so he's got no price in respect of his ability to impact. Visual impact, because he's miles away. He's too far. So in actual fact, he should potentially get in front of these two number 9s. And as soon as he saw this, and this is, if it was difficult to see, I'd say, okay, no, fair enough. But this is easy to see. And so you have to tell him, get your left shoulder out. And if they don't do it, free kick. And if he does it again, penalty. And if he does it again, then you can warn the team. But this is not a difficult thing. This is an easy thing. You just need confidence to act.
Perfect. Okay. So it was.
אולי סקראם אחד טוב?
Sorry?
אולי סקראם אחד טוב נראה? It's a good scrum.
Yeah. Now we're gonna see a good scrum. Okay.
Can't remember which one it was.
No. I want to show everybody. No, it's not. איפה זיגי? Okay. We have a close one. The referee. It was good one. What would you do more? One thing more, Ziggy. Because
can we see the clip again?
Was correctly.
Nothing happened there, so it was correct. Very, very easy.
Yeah, but what can you do more? Even to improve more. Because here you're having it correctly. Okay.
Now move.
Okay.
Just before
now move.
When the ball
Very
was out
good.
there, move a bit more
Yeah.
behind the scrum. But I did move at the beginning to the right place, but then move more.
I like that.
And not get stuck there.
I like that. Okay. So as we are a bit late, and Ziggy, I promise you that you're gonna have the questions. So shoot.
Okay. So this Friday, I went to the coaching course and ran with them about a few rules. But the main point that I went there was, if you have any questions, we started with each one said how many years he's been playing, how many times did he ask a ref about a rule and not on the field, off the field, and how many times did he open the rule book before. That's what we started with. Main point was, hey, you can check on the rule book, go ask a ref, bring the ref to wherever you're coaching, and it will help you a lot. And then every time we had a discussion about a scrum, about the lineouts a bit, about rocks, or tackle and rocks, and we had a debate about something, we opened the rule book and we checked. So my question is, we got to a tackle, okay? It was a correct tackle. Everything was legal. The guy that got tackled was on the floor. We had a legal rock over him, okay? that was all simple where the offside line is. But then we discussed what happens when there's a tackle, but only a guy from the offense catches on him. There's a rock, okay? There's an offside line behind the guy on the floor. That's the offside line. Okay, very simple. But then what happens if there's a guy on the floor, but he lies north and south, okay, like a knife. And the defender, there's a rock over him, but the defender is over the ball a lot in front. Where's the offside line? The defender or the end of his legs 1.5 meters back? So that's the question. And then I'll ask the last question now. What happens, okay, if there's a tackle, a guy from the offense over him, okay, but then the guy on the floor turns around, doesn't touch the ball, but turns around and takes his legs a bit more and takes the whole defense back. Do we allow it? That's the question.
Okay, one at a time, and then I'll answer them.
Okay. The offside line in a rock, the guy on the floor, the guy that got tackled, he's part of the rock. So that's the offside line. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What happens if the guy lays north and south, completely like a knife?
That's the offside line.
The end of his leg.
Sorry, that's not the offside line. That's the point of entry at the ruck.
Okay, so
right?
two guys went into the
when
ruck.
The ruck happens, when the ruck happens, or when the ruck happens, it's the hindmost feet. Okay.
Of
the hindmost feet of participants. That guy's out the game. That guy that's lying on the ground is only for point of entry. Right. So for participants who come in from the side, the gate. That guy on the ground is determining the gate.
Okay.
Do you understand the gate? So the gate is for
where
point of entry.
Where the two guys are rucking is where the offside line.
So the two guys rocking, that's the offside line.
That's the offside line for the backs, right? That's for everybody.
Yeah,
that's
for
across
the
field.
defenders.
But the people that want to come and participate in the post tackle ruck, that long body, that's why it's a great technique. That long body is the
gate. No, but the question was the offside line for the rest of the team, for the rest of the defense.
The ruck.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now when we don't have two guys over the ball, we just have the guy on the floor and his teammate on offense holding on him. Okay, because a lot of times, especially at sevens, nobody goes into counter rock. Okay, so his body counts as the offside line.
You're talking about for people participating?
No, for the defense, the rest of the defense. Nobody went to the rock.
Why is there offside?
Isn't that the rule after what Italy did, that it's enough from a guy from...
Yes, they have to have one man on his feet over the ball from
exactly.
Yeah.
So we have one
I didn't understand
guy
that.
on his feet and one guy on the offense on the floor. Okay?
Yeah.
And that's the offside line, the guy on the floor.
Correct.
Okay. What happens if he shifts his legs like a bit to the defense? Is that become a new offside line, like a bit deeper? Tactical, I'm saying tactical as do you understand?
I thought you said his body was long in any case. Now you're saying if he shifts his feet somewhere.
Yeah, no. Different scenario.
What he's asking is, because he spoke to me afterwards and I was looking for it, is looking for a player gets tackled and his first movement, as the ruck starts getting formed, his first movement, it moves his body to a long body position. The other ruck line moves.
But he said already that he's not part of the ruck.
Feet, or it's not a part of the ruck anymore.
As long as he does that movement initially, so if he's long, he's long. And so that's the offside line will be, what did you say? His feet on that side. So his feet, right? But as soon as the ruck forms over the ball, then there's hindmost feet for both teams.
Of the guys, the top guys.
Perfect.
Okay. Now I need.
So wait,
now
so
I
then,
need to.
so wait,
now,
I just
four
want to
of
ask a
them
question.
are in this Zoom. Four of the guys that were in the coaching course, and now I need to send a message to the whole bunch of them and give them the
Very good.
ruling about that.
Very good.
But that's the main thing I told them. If we don't know, we'll ask the weekend. I'll call everyone and give you the answer, and that's how you learn new rules as new coaches. That was the main point of what I came and told
It's all
them.
good. And if Ziggy and if all else fails, what do?
Whistle and give a penalty.
No, you just use common sense, right?
Ah, okay.
Common sense.
Which I don't know if he has.
Ziggy's common sense usually finishes with a beer. So
Ziggy actually had probably the best scrum out of the batch that I saw.
That's because Ariel is
he chose a video.
I saved it as a dessert at the end.
He put together a good video compilation.
Yes.
There's good, bad, and Neil chose bad,
Can I
bad,
just
bad,
ask
bad, good.
one question, just
Yes.
on the discussion we're having now? So if a ruck isn't formed and the defending team goes over to protect the ball, as in to make sure that nobody comes and steals the ball, a ruck still hasn't been formed. You need two people to form a ruck. So where would the offside line be then for the defending team?
That's what he's saying with respect to Italy. Italy weren't the first team to do it. Brendan Fenter has been doing that for 15 years. So it's not like Italy tagged on because Brendan was consulting with them. But, then everyone woke up and said, oh, this, and this. But what they're trying to prevent is the backline offside players from hanging around. From the defending team. Yeah, hanging around like Italy did, because then it's actually, in my opinion, even at that stage when the law hadn't been clarified, it is still penalizable under contrary to the spirit of the game, because that's not how the law was designed in the first place. Jared, you thirsty, bud?
Just a little bit.
You guys got good beers.
Yeah. Do you want to? Can I just show you one little slide quickly? Just,
Yes.
I know you've ended already, or we're trying to end it, but just 2 minutes just to show you what I was. I don't know if I can present. Can I?
I think so. Wait.
Create him a co-host if not.
Wait.
Think anybody can present.
You can?
Okay, let me just see if
Anybody
I've got the right. I don't know. Let's see. It doesn't want to let me. Oh, hang on. It's thinking.
Yes, now you can.
I pushed it. It doesn't want to. I'll just cancel and start again. 1 sec.
Now you're a co-hoster.
No.
It doesn't tell you. It doesn't give you.
No.
Doesn't let you.
It's thinking, so it's obviously not. You know what? I'll keep it for next time. It's not. It's
Okay.
just. And yeah, if you've got some, I mean, I can send this to you. You may have received it from World Rugby. If you haven't, I need. It's got quite a. It's like 1.6. What's it? Megabytes or gigabytes?
Is about the new law with the Scrum off?
No. It's not about. So the two latest things, obviously, around the Scrum are the Scrum off that is protected. That was, by the way, my law that I brought into MLR, Major League Rugby. That was mine. And then the other one is that hookers need to hook.
Yes, of course.
Right. Those are the two main things. The hookers need to hook, and the Scrum off, the new law designation around the halfback.
Perfect.
Right. I think we've already gone past an hour and a half. So
yeah. So we're going to have it for the next session with you.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you very much for your time. Really, I really appreciate that. that you come here to keep learning and keep developing. And Sean, Ziggy, she left already. She's late for her. Ronnie, thank you very much. And Jonathan, so we will see each other soon. Next session.
Next one. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Shilad.
Yes, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Thanks, guys. Ciao.
ביי, לילה טוב.
לילה טוב.
לילה טוב.